Where are we? My God. Mike V, it feels like forever. What do I have going on here? Did I cover any GFI? No. BE's down $2. This is my first short today. Oops. There it is. Where is it? Took money. Took all the. That's all the situation. Uh, the chart on this thing. I mean, come on. First day back, I perform like this. I apologize. Fucking piker I am. Where's my chart? All right. You know what we do? We get another one. Calls off the board. Off the board. JD. Now we'll get into it. It's going to be a big. So listen, I'm going full force this last quarter and change. QS, nice sale, Mike V. TEM worked. HSAI, China, pure stock. By the way, speaking about JD, HSAI came a little bit. JD calls. GoPro calls. Haven't looked at it. GoPro. J Norm, that's you. GoPro. A lot of calls. The right calls. What do I have to tell? Why would I even give J Norm a recommendation when the guy's in this thing? Oh, 12. You gave it to us like 5, J Norm. Bottom line, price range, action, volume, tells the story. It looks like it's a one-day wonder, especially where it does that volume. Be careful. What are the ones they like? RGT. Oh, this is the one. Sam. Nice call, Mike V. Nice call. Buying it all the way up. All the way. Yeah, my trades. This thing it's going to look like a show execution. It's going to look like a Christmas tree on many blue lines. I'm buying some sound. It started with calls. It did. It's not like I'm not splitting the atom here. Believe me, I'm not smarter than anybody else here. You just might get in a little bit earlier and get out a little bit later. But if you did do your homework and go to TGH, right, wrong, or indifferent, and watch Coach's daily video that he gives every day at 9:30, they call him Coach. Trading very well, by the way, Coach. Starting Sunday evening. Always click to enlarge. Economic data for the week. Catalysts for the week, including the Goldman conference. This thing, they're speaking. And some of these stocks are moving. You should already plan for that. IBD top 50. Whether you're Connor Bates, Mike Venezia, Jay Norm, or Dale Pinkert, IBD, Investors Business Daily. These are the stocks the funds go. Funds. Equity position. Yeah, seasonality. I get it. I get it. Positioning. Catalysts. Top performing industry groups. I short GFI and I don't like it. I'm trying to get out of it. Even though Newmont was the first to go negative. But see, Newmont was negative and stayed negative. Not trying to pick the top one day to make reversal, blah, blah, blah. It's for trade only. But the bottom line is, what reminded me of saying that is the top sectors and AGQ. Where's Peaky? Peaky, you in this AGQ? You're a silver guy. Top industry groups to date. You don't know 5 to 10 stocks within each respective sector. You go into a gunfight with a knife. The golden Fibonacci around 3. What? Well, they'll probably give you a better explanation. The Russell, stage 2 stocks, Coleman Trader, stocks trading well below the 52-week high, the Russell. Cash allocations at the lowest levels. Sam, this was last night. Aye, calls. You know what? They lit up the calls. And we started right away. First of all, Hubble worked. CRWV. That was even before the market opened. The question is not, Mike, the question is not CRW if it went up or not. It's why'd you do it, Mike V? Never took out the other low Friday. Margin calls didn't hit at the end of the week. Was it gap up and go? Straight. LD. AEO gave a little back. Is it over? Maybe not. Macy's, same thing. But if you go to the weekly, they support all across these two retailers that are flying. Macy's, the weekly, right above the weekly, 117. AEO is above the weekly, 200-day. If you want to try one, M is better. LDI. How did I miss this thing? Embarrassed. Hopefully GoPro does the same thing LDI does. They look similar. BE, I faded it. I covered it. Freaking 55. They all came in the tan socks. First day there, SEDG, EMPH. Everybody loved Fizzler last night. Now they're selling it. Stocks look open. Did the parabolic Monday morning squeeze now pull back to go negative on volume? Speculation might be out. Maybe they go into mags again. Yeah. This was what, 4 hours ago, right here. JD calls lighting up the board. Now, it's not like we're looking for a needle in the haystack. What a cheesy cliche. NetEase, Baidu, Baba. All right. Sometimes it's, reversion trades in retail is everything. So now it's JD. 4 hours ago, it was JD 4 hours ago when the calls were lighting up the board. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4, right here. 31.95, 32.65. It's not a barn burner. But if you weren't in it, would you start it now? You probably would. So you missed 60, 80 cents. Whatever it was. Ooh, what happened here? I blocked myself. How do I unpause this freaking thing? Resume. It's going to be more polished last quarter too. No more curse. Lift. The one is GoPro. I'm not in. This is going to work. Feels like it. Well, you know what? I don't know. The speculation came out of the other ones, but it's taking a lot of calls and all day long, smooth. Note it. Another one taking calls. Stim. Not interested. Stock that the boys are starting to stalk. INOD. ALAM. Stocks like this. New highs, ALib. God help. WAFO. What is this freaking thing? WAFO. More buying in uranium stocks. Some of them pulled back, some of them didn't. And the one that's taking the most calls right now is UEC. I'll give you a brief UEC. They're backing it up. CCJ, they're backing it up. Additional buying in uranium. How do you, okay, so this is the chart. You want to talk about relative strength? Let's talk. CCJ, poised to go higher, off the high. This is the one. UEC. And then when I think of UEC, I go to the four U's. UEC, the one. Next. 10-year, 11-month low. I don't know what that means. I'll leave that to the professionals. Sound. All right, another one. Kunkel, guy's got half a gazillion followers. He's very good. Okay, he's following sound calls. I only follow like 60 people. Believe me, they're people that, they're good. Everybody here, I guess, half these people are in sound. These are people who make, markets, if you will. Jesus, the public Jesus feed. Teva. And then not bad. You know what I bought? I got to get out of it. Lily went negative to positive. And I bought NVO. And I don't like it. VFC, I saw this going. VFC's taking calls. Not in it. GSAT. Somebody told me. GSAT. I think Jane brought up GSAT. You know what else is going? Lunar. Oof. I saw lunar calls. Trust me. Sorry. The reason why I don't want this NVO, it is taking calls, and Lily did go negative to positive. Him's acting well. UNH a little bit. SNTG. Octomom. Remember Octomom? That's Octomom right there. That's the base. What is that open? 5708. Octomom's holding 57. If it doesn't hold 57, obviously Hood went into the S&P. Uber's up 3 and change. That edifies the lift call. There's your GoPro. Back for more. Doesn't mean it's going to work. Majority of the times they do. Got to work the trade though. Another one. They just don't believe me. Doesn't anybody believe me? Sound. Smart. You want to talk about it? You want to talk about a uranium stock? Jane Norm acting poorly. Look at Smart. As UEC. Sound break high. Hey, Jane Norm, I know you held this Olin, right? Wow, look at move this thing. I know you held it, I think, right? This is the one in the same church, different pew. Hun. Hmm. Trust me with the hunter. See, Jack has 100. I mean, we all know each other. It's the same group. Last I saw Kramer is making sauce. There you go. He's making freaking macaroni. He's making freaking spaghetti sauce. I'm getting done. Come on. Where's the dedication? Sorry, Jimbo. This guy showed up too, my man. He's on it. ABBV. You want to talk about a stock that could move and there was a former blue chip. I love the symbol. ABBV. Let's look at Teva. I don't know. There's the gap. There's a gap here. Gap here. You know, who knows? Fig. The fig. I'm adding to more fig here. Right when this gap on it's Friday. 52.40. That's where I start. Right here. 52.40. 52.50 is where I put my last fig in to try to bottom fish. I only have 2,600. I think I'm up in it. This is the one the boys like in the earnings. It's RBRK. That's a solid one, too. A solid stock. JP Morgan. What happened to these guys? All of a sudden, Schwab. What happened to all the Schwab calls? Oof. UEC, more calls. UEC, GoPro. Here. Goldman conference going on now. Some of the stocks are moving. Here's who's speaking. They took it out. I think I posted it. Let's go to the YouTube channel. Everybody must be saying, Mike V, how are you? Thank you for all you do.
The Dixie is still on its back. I think it's still on its back.
Thanks, Gene. The Browns. Didn't they just lose by Cincinnati by like a point? I didn't even look at all the scores. Speaking of J Norm, I think they lost by like a point or something. BE. This stock's taking calls too. They're speaking at the Goldman conference too. CFLT. Oh, GFI. Dick, where was I bidding for it? Oh yeah, I know where. You see what's going on here? UEC, uranium. The uranium sector. I gotta get NBO. I don't want this thing. That's a gamble. I don't want that. That's a gamble. Sorry. Like it's not a gamble. Etsy. Why am I holding Etsy short, you ask, to the masses? That's why. At least I got the 50-day. 3-day up, 50 to 58. It's taking calls, though. That's what alerted to me. So I contra-traded and I contradicted myself. I'm a hypocrite. How can you do anything that I say? No. 3rd day up, I shorted some Etsy. Wayfair, 1st day down. 1 day doesn't make a reversal. So I'm retailer, crude's up. You know what I mean. Uber. So what I do is I write late. What's hanging in there? What takes late calls? They're not great plays. I don't think yet. Lyft. I gotta watch it. CFLT. Obviously, Sound. GoPro. Teva. QS is taking a lot of calls in the hole here, but not the kind of calls you want. But it did come down to the 50-day. You want to try to take a stab? Man, I sell that well. QS always comes down like that too. Man, this stock's taking a lot of calls here. I gotta buy it. I'll buy 6. Got it. QMMMMMMMM. It's got it in it. Here, all right. I can lead you to water, can't push you drink. Bottom line is, I'm not here to teach my style. I don't have a better style than anybody else. I just might do it better. All right. What do we do here? Okay. It doesn't start with calls. It starts with being focused. Start with a stock in a positive trend. Trend is your friend. Starts with sentiment. Starts with volume. Volume tells the story. Nothing attracts a crowd like a crowd. Calls. Awareness. Focus. Can go to jail using the guarantee word in this business, but I guarantee you, you're not going to be short of ideas and what to do or where to go in TradeGateHub. Cheers.